G'day you guys. This is In the Shed with Atley and nighttime special. We're in here at night, you guys. Had a lot of things happen today, so we're in here at night time. And I wanted to do a podcast, but maybe in the future we'll do that. But had a lot of friends message me. A few friends, like text messages and Facebook messages and all this, and they want me to talk about stuff, and I try to say I've only got 11 viewers, but maybe they want to hear it, so we'll talk about the questions that they want to talk about, okay? A lot of it's really relevant stuff. It's In the Shed with Atley, so it's mental health stuff, talking about depression, anxiety, being under the pump, dog's having a spew. You right there, mate? Just mental health stuff, getting run into the ground, all that sort of stuff. Why people want us to be run into the ground, and why people sabotage things. And yeah, if you're a creative person and you're trying to go outside the boundaries, there's always going to be people trying to. The show's not for kids. There's always going to be people trying to fuck up your shit, and it just is what it is, eh? Like, people don't like change, and anyway, that's only one of the questions. We got a bunch of stuff to get through. My phone's up there with the other light on, so I don't know how to operate this light on this phone, so I'll just try and remember. There was one of the other ones was something to do with dating. The dating scene and why everyone's so angry, and it said why are people so angry in general, and well, I think a lot of people are angry because they're not following their dreams, right? They're not they fell for the trick of advertising and marketing. They need a house, they need the newest car, the newest phone, newest clothes, newest haircut, and they're living in debt and they're not following their dreams, and they're cross. They're upset about it. That's why a lot of people are angry. They're just angry. They're just angry, bro. People just are angry in general. I know people that are following their dreams and they're angry. Not that many though. As far as dating, you're going to have to make your own fucking mind up with that. I don't know what that means. I've been pretty much married for 10 years, and yeah, I don't know about dating. I don't want to know about it. There seems to be a lot of back and forth between the men and ladies. Women are angry for getting used, and then the guys are angry for getting used, and they use each other and then cheating on each other, and just whatever. Not my cup of tea, really. I'm not involved in that. Don't want a bar of it. I do watch a married show that's on at the moment. That Married at First Sight. That's interesting. Watching people's behaviour, and how they treat someone when they got no money, and then their girlfriends look him up on YouTube or on Google, and they're like, "Oh, he's got money. He's a rich guy. He's got money." And then, oh yeah, just wanna, it's just like, fuck off, mate. You know what I mean? And I wish that guy knew about that. Like, that program, they just treat people like scum, and then they find out, oh, he's an entrepreneur, and he's set his own business, and he owns a bit of Facebook or something, and it's like, oh, just want to jump all over it, and bloody, like this guy here. As soon as he found out that I was the one cooking the free-range chicken on the rotisserie, all over it, mate. Can't get him off it. Nah, just joking. Don't go thinking that's bloody animal stuff. There's nothing to do with that. But just watching people behave, it's interesting. It really is, and they're not all the same. Not everyone's the same, I'm not saying that, but just money, it's amazing. Like, this is recorded in a shed. I bought this shed for $100, and I've had the best times in here. It's cost virtually nothing, and I've had some pretty celebratorial fucking mates in here, you know what I mean? I don't know what celebratorial means, but we've had them here, I can tell you. But we didn't record it. It was like, I've got mates that have got money and they just don't care that I don't have money, and we just don't get along like that. And I don't know, just watching these women and the relationships and all this, it's all based on money, and you just can't base your life on that. You can't. You can't. People fall into money, they fall out of money. You know, we've had club sports. I had a flash car, and then the flash car went, and had a big job, plenty of money with the job went. Things come and go, and it's like, who's there when it goes? Who's there when it goes? That's what you have to look at. That's important. You have to remember who's there when it goes. Everyone's your mate when you're driving around in a fucking Senator, you know what I mean? Or a club sport. Or if you're in America, if you're in a Camaro, or a bloody Mustang, I guess. Whatever, right? When you don't have that Mustang and you're driving a, I don't know what the American terms are. Over here, if you, a Corolla, a Toyota Corolla, you got Corollas over there, or a Matrix, right? You're driving a Matrix or a Nat Geo, a Geo Prism. I know you know what that means. A Geo Prism, right? I used to drive around in one of them. Geo Prism, right? Who's your fucking mate? No one, bro. 3 cunts. I nearly messed that up. 3 fucking people, man. 3 people are going to want to cruise in a Nat Geo Prism. I don't even think, I say Nat Geo, I think that's National Geographic. Fuck. I'm not even drunk or stoned, you guys. I'm just upset. Right? Our government's let us down. I know a lot of skilled people with injuries and mental health issues like PTSD and anxiety and depression. This is why we talk about this stuff, because no one else wants to talk about it. And the psychiatrists, they'll listen to you talk about it, but they haven't been through it, so they don't know what it's like to go through that stuff. And that's why we talk about it here. Alright? But going through, like, losing all your things, bloody, I'm getting on my own personal journey here. I think the question was about dating. Was it about dating? I don't know about that. I don't know what that means. Dating. I don't know. I've had a bit of a glance at the dating scene from what friends have told me, but it seems like there's a lot of hate and, what's that word for? Built up anger. Like built up anger, hostility, like built up hostility, right? So you're meeting someone that's already got built up resentment. It's resentment wherever the camera is. Not that many phones in here. Resentment, right? So there's resentment against you. You're starting off on the back foot. And with all this feminist stuff, all the guys are presumably rapists. So we're all trying to rape girls, from what I've seen on telly. And all the girls are gold diggers. And I've seen a lot of evidence for that. Whatever. I know not all women are like that. But, you know, you're either a rapist or a gold digger. Or a rapist gold digger from Germany. And you're into some fucked up shit like bondage. You want to strap people down and take their money and then give it back and then take it back and then whip them and then ask them do they want it back. And we won't go into that. It was a bad night. Anyway, I'm not going to Finland again, let's put it that way. So, that was bad. There's the dating scene, you're on your own. You're on your own, be yourself. I mean, you know in yourself if you're not a rapist. I'm sure the young lady, whoever you are, older lady, if you're an older person, they'll know you're not a rapist. Don't even think about that. You know, you shouldn't even have to think about that. You know, I've seen people in the street and I think, you know, they probably hurt their pets. You know what I mean? Pretty sure that guy hurts dogs. But you have to meet them, say good day, have a beer, go back to their house, and whatever. I don't do that. I don't know what you, just do what you have to do, right? What was the other question? Gareth. Who the fuck is Gareth? Next question, please. Sorry, you guys. I'm trying to work by myself here, and my helper's just fucking run off. Gaza. There was a gardening question. I don't know what that was. I've just been dropped in the shit here. Well, he's not helping. Hey, you gonna help me with the questions? Here's one to cuddle. Yeah, Gareth was supposed to bring you your tea as well. Don't. I'm not your anything. Alright, so we had the dating question and the just getting left behind and wondering why people are angry and depressed. Outside, mate. Go on, outside. Outside, buddy. Why people are depressed and angry. And I think the other thing is just the speed of life. Alright? You want to know why people are angry? It's just the pace of life. And there's no rest. There's no rest. So even when you've got rest and you're at work and you're on your smoko break or you're on holiday, you're probably on your phone. When you're lying in bed, you're on your phone. I do it. I run an Instagram page for my gardening. I'm always on there. I work in the garden until I can't stand anymore. And then when I have to sit down, I'm on the Instagram page. And you're just always concentrating. So there's not really any rest. And that won't help your mental health. Alright? And the main things are sleep and rest. And they're two different things. And when you're properly sleeping, you should be resting as well. But you can get rest while you're awake. I can't. A lot of the people who have been texting me can't either. But that's the thing, they say there's no rest. And that doesn't help your mental health either. You know, and it makes you just want to fucking go to sleep. And take sleeping tablets and go to bed. And just not be awake. Because there's no rest when you're awake. You're always having to do things, or there's someone saying, what about this, what about that? Phone's going off, internet's going off, emails, Facebook, Instagram, bloody Hotmail, fucking Yahoo, or whatever you've got going on. I do have some strategies for that too. This is what I'd recommend, alright? Don't put anything on your phone that isn't positive and productive, right? And if you're using Instagram for trying to send photos of your meals and your bum and trying to get people to like it and they're not liking it, you're taking it personally, get off Instagram. Make a hobby. If you're making little craft boats out of popsicle sticks, put that on Instagram. Get into the popsicle stick fucking craft shipbuilding club. And every time you put a little bit on there, and you post a photo of that, they'll be right behind you. They'll be like, fuck yeah, that hull looks fat. That's what it's about. And if you're posting things that aren't sincere and they're not, you know, progress and things that you're learning, you're never going to enjoy it. And I got told people were getting suicidal off Instagram. And I think that's why. Because, you know, I do gardening on there. There's very little photos of me or my personal life or what I'm eating or what I'm wearing or what I'm doing. It's not about that. It's about learning and teaching, you know, helping other people, educating people. It's like, oh, I learned this. Fucking hell, you know, we can grow mushrooms in a fucking milk container. You put it on there, people are like, Jesus, we can bloody, and then it just, they love it. They love it. You won't get one negative comment saying your ass looks big, you're too fat, don't care about your dinner, that's not healthy. You've learnt to grow mushrooms in a fucking milk tub with wood chips. Who's got anything bad to say about that? Who's done that? Tell me, I'd love to fucking know, right? I've seen these food bloggers and they put on a bowl of fruit. Oh, the kids have got a lovely bowl of fruit. And someone underneath just writes, full of sugar. It's like watermelons and grapes and bloody oranges. And someone just writes, that's full of sugar. You're not doing your family any good. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. They don't even know what type of sugar it is. They don't even know what type of sugar it is. So, you know, there's dietary sugar, there's fructose, sucrose, and bloody all the other ones. The different type of sugar, they wouldn't know that. They just think, oh, sugar, oh, I'm outraged, fucking, oh. Don't worry about it. Just take everything with a grain of salt on social media. And follow your dreams and follow your bloody hobbies, for God's sake. I'm sorry about the language and the length of the video, but it's important. The other thing someone said is, someone that was worried about setting up like YouTube and Facebook and all that, and social media. So what if it fails? Well, no one watches my videos, mate, and I couldn't fucking care less. I walked through the street the other day, this lady was pulling a kid, and she goes, I'm losing my fucking patience. I walked past, I said, join the fucking club, Pello. I just kept walking. Don't worry about it. You're doing it for yourself, bro. And if you're educating people, or you're an artist, you're doing your songs, or it's practice, do it. There's always going to be someone with something bad to say about it. All the time. Every time. All the time, every time. I've done that many stand-up comedy shows, I've forgotten about them. And there's always someone with something bad to say about it. So, don't worry about it. Follow your dreams. Whether it's rap music, you want to do your own gardening program or fishing program, get out of it. Sit down. Sit down. Stop. Stop. Whether it's a fishing program or a gardening program, or you into rap music or fixing cars or gardening, doing roof repairs, brickwork, fucking building sheds, lawn mowing, it doesn't matter. Just do it. If you're confident about it and you've got some content, you want to teach people things and share some stuff and get a business going, the internet's free at the moment. A lot of it's free. So get on there. Don't bloody worry about what everyone says. Everyone's got something to say anyway. Do you know what I mean? You're going to get backlash no matter what you do. You could fart in a bottle and someone would fucking whinge about it. You know what I mean? Get on there. Get it done. there was some more questions. I'm gonna have to go through the phone. We're rolling on to 20 minutes, you guys. Thank you for sticking around, and we got some good stuff coming up. So I'll see you soon, and thanks for your questions, you guys. And we'll talk shortly. Cheers.